Okay, back with more DROD 4. I left myself on a really tricky puzzle. I tried to stare at this for a second before stream, but I don't really think I have any new ideas for it, so I'm just gonna see if I can figure it out. I can trap those guys. I don't think I can also trap these guys. I guess I can. Why does that matter? Does that matter? I assume I have to get them out of sync with each other. That's one way to get them out of sync. Oh. If I stay put here, can I do that? It's 5. Come at me in a different order. I have notes for how to deal with these guys. Hold on. Point sword at them, make them come towards you head on. They'll sidestep at the last second, then swing to kill. Okay. Then they're gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm wrong about them all needing to be... I can't undo getting them there, right? I mean, I guess I can go further back.
Gunthrow had made it across the deadly smuggler's maze. He can now make his way onwards to the Duanan coast.
Once I trap them in there, they're trapped and can't get untrapped until I open the doors. Don't think we want to do all of them.
Gunthrow had made it across the deadly smuggler's maze. He can now make his way onwards to the Duanan coast.
Almost positive I need to have some kind of asymmetry here for this to be possible.
Gunthrow had made it across the deadly smuggler's maze. He can now make his way onwards to the Duanan coast.
Still died. I guess I'm open to a tip on this one. I got stuck on this at the end of last episode, and I have no idea for it. I guess the problem is I'm really bad at doing the sword play with these guys, so it's hard for me to visualize the potential solution. I guess what I want to know is it unsolvable if only 2 of the guards are stuck? Do I have to trap all 4 of them? The fact that it's symmetrical seems like it would be very bad for me. Maybe that's not right. This is good. Does it require only 2 of the 4 guards stuck? Like if you have all 4 of them, it's unsolvable? They can move on the water, but I can't. I have a lingering cough from COVID, so sometimes a word will just die in my throat and I have to cough. Unsolvable. Oh. Okay. It makes sense that you need to get them out of sync with each other. Normally I can kill them here when they sidestep like that. The idea is you would get them to come at you. That kills me, obviously. I was under the impression that if one of them comes at me head on, like this, just to demonstrate, if I wait a tick, he moves to the side like that and then I can swing to kill him. That's what's in my notes for how to kill him. Does it only work from a certain direction? Is there like a priority system where my sword swing happens before or after their movement, depending on whether I'm above or below them, or does it not matter which two guards are stuck here? I don't see any other asymmetry in the map here. Could have sworn that's how I was fighting them before, but it only works if they're not at an exact diagonal from me like that. And my sword move, and then their swords move. Still alive. Okay. Yeah, I might need a more substantial hint for this one since I was stuck so long last time. I think I deduced the right thing that I need to stagger how many of them are available. But that I don't really know the movement shenanigans with these guys to get them dead in time. I guess I could do every possible move starting from here. Every possible starting sword position. So I go up left. It's probably better than nothing. I think the whole let them come at you when they're coming head on, maybe I need to be further away from them for that to work. Stepping on the plate is move 0. The first one should be dead by move 1, 2. Seems somewhat promising, maybe. Okay.
Hang on a minute, Uncle
Brute
Big Bro.
force.
What is it now?
How come the Twainans can wade through water and the Rosserans can wade through water, but Gunsrow can't?
Good question, kid. Turns out he could the whole time, but, he was afraid of getting his brand new sword wet.
Duh, why doesn't he just sheath it then?
Sure, he could do that.
Plus, once his sword was protected, he could swim quietly and sneak up on his enemies stealthy-like.
Good thinking, kid. Okay, then sheathing his sword as he waded through the water, Gunsrow made his way onward to the Tawainan coast.
Cool.
Pretty funny. Just unlock the ability to move in water now. I guess you're sneaking while you're in water. Can't use your sword.
Well done for making it through the maze. I fear that Golric Dawnmace has not been so lucky. He is either lost or has deserted. That means you're now in command of the squad. Just tell us if there's anything you need them to do.
Thanks. I might need you later. Greybeard, are we ready to attack Inglow's Keep?
No, Artist Frostbard hasn't returned from his survey to the east. We fear his capture.
It's incredible that like not a single person who signed on to help out with the voice acting in this game has a good mic set up. Guess it is 2012. I had a bad mic set up for most of my streaming career. Should have just got the mic I have now 10 years ago. He sounds like a strong bad.
Whoa.
Nobody is allowed past this point until the charge begins. We are waiting.
Like that must be the main guy because his mic sounds fine.
Whoa.
The system worked for me before. They need me to use this here. Oh, you can still see me, I guess. It's like they have a reduced detection radius or something. That's the idea. Oh, the square is the detection radius. Okay.
Gun throw. Ardus Frostbird was last seen investigating the armory to the south. Gun throw. Ardus Frostbird.
Okay.
Bombs, and tons of them. The bomb was a simple invention. Hit with a sword or set off by a fuse, it would explode, destroying anyone or anything nearby.
Neat, I want one.
I think your mother is calling again.
That doesn't sound a lot like trying it, personally. Concept.
The fuses were too tough to be cut with his sword. Gunther learned that they could be cut by other means.
Oh, clever. '96 combo.
The fuses were too tough to be cut with his sword. Gunther
I can
learned that
activate
they
it
could
there,
be
I
cut by
see.
other means.
I can't use that to go down. Just kill me no matter what. Can I do this room yet? Need to have something from some other room. These secret walls anywhere. Maybe another room will teach me what I can do there. Challenge, don't use the bombs. Too early. We need to turn around in time there. Seems promising. This might already be an unwinnable game state, it's hard to say. Does this state seem unwinnable? This save point, I mean. Am I missing something obvious in this room? This game usually doesn't do, like, progression stuff, but it did give me the ability to swim suddenly, which I didn't have before. So I'm supposed to be able to go down to that thing. That's only after the roach is dead, but I don't see any way to affect the roach since I can't get past any of these bombs. Blow me up no matter what, right? Seeing something obvious? Is it some interaction that I'm forgetting? I've tried pushing into everything. I can't move past the bombs. I can't use this thing when I walk into it. It seems like it's not working. You can just tell me what it is then. Oh, is it moving diagonally? I think about where my sword is moving. That can't be right. Can't rotate this anywhere. Has to be either top left or bottom right. Ways for me to get it here. Guess I can change it here. 'Cause it's a wall. Okay. Hey. Have to get the precise timing, I'm guessing. That ain't it. Probably want to try to kill them all at once. I don't know how many theoretically fit here, I guess, is the problem. Just see how many can fit on the file. Almost all of them except the ones at the bottom. That takes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 9 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Either that one or the one to the right of it, I guess. They die before they explode. maybe recoverable if I sword's pointing the right way. Does this puzzle require all of them to die in the explosion? I think the problem is there's too many of them for that to be possible. I don't have a good feel for when I'm in an unwinnable state against roaches in a shape like this. And more of them being dead, I guess. Yet more of them being dead. What are we doing here?
Can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I can trick that Twainin into helping me.
You see, kids, Twainins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's smart.
Right.
Okay.
Can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I can trick that Twainin into helping me.
They won't cross
You
them?
see, kids, Twainins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
See any- Watch me.
That's smart.
He doesn't trigger them, but I do.
I can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I can trick that Twainin into helping me.
You see, kids, Twainins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's
So it's saying it'll only cross the force arrow if that's the shortest path to reach me?
I can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I
It doesn't seem to make any. It's only ever going to take the
short.
shortest path to reach me, right? It seemed like it wanted to cross the arrow regardless. Maybe I'm not understanding what the text is trying to say to me there.
You see, kids, Twainins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe.
He's crossing
Makes
the
them seem
arrow.
less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's smart.
Right.
Will only cross an arrow if that's the only way to get.
I can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I can trick that Twainin into helping me.
You see, kids, Toenins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's smart.
Ah! Oof. I can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs. Maybe I can trick that Twainin into helping me.
You're talking about this one down here? I don't know why they have those up zeros there.
You see, kids, Toenins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's smart.
Right.
Does he ignore force arrows otherwise? Is he subject to the arrow? I really don't understand what they're trying to tell me with this. Like, he needs to activate all 4 pressure plates, right? Is what I'm trying to do here.
Can't step on those plates without setting off the bombs.
But I
Maybe I can trick that Twainin
haven't
into helping.
seen the arrow behavior in effect at all on this level, unless if I feel like there needed to be an interstitial mission here to explain this arrow concept in a way that I was forced to understand it, because he seems to just go through the arrow no matter what. I don't see any way to allow him to have another way to reach me. I'm guessing they want me to use this to like do a little dance with him, but I don't know how that gets him back on the path through the other buttons.
Ooh.
You see, kids, Toenins don't cross force arrows when there's another way to reach their foe. Makes them seem less cowardly or something, I've heard.
That's smart.
Right.
Well, he can't go this way because the arrow is pointing against him, so he can't walk through there, right? He literally can't. The only thing he can do is go through this one, and he has to go through that one because there's no other way to reach me. I don't see how I get him back in the path over here. If you just want to tell me what it is, that's fine. This one, I don't understand what it's trying to tell me at all.
I can't step on those plates
He
without
just
setting off the
arbitrarily
bombs.
won't
Maybe
walk
I can
across.
trick that Twainin into
It's
helping
like this panel has a special rule. He won't try to path through it, even though it's not blocking either of us because of the up arrow. I still haven't seen a behavior from him that suggests that he's doing anything differently than if there weren't arrows there. You step into another corridor on the right, already down one, you'll path all the way back to the right, and then get into the corridor. As long as I'm in a corridor. It's so weird. Okay, thank you. Great. Still not solved here. I don't know if I still need him. The only thing he can do is press switches. I probably just need to kill him. I don't know what the purpose is of this chamber over here. I guess maybe he can kill the cockroach for me. the only other thing I can think. Like, lure him into this room. And cross the arrow at the top, if I can do that without him getting confused. Okay, I get it, I guess. But if he goes in that little chamber, it's game over. Alright, weird rule, but okay. Yeah, start at the bottom. Oh, that's what you're saying. Light it from that side. Yeah, exactly. I feel like they could introduce the force arrow concept in a room that was more specific to that mechanic. So, guess I have to get him to touch the pressure plate before he dies is the idea here. Yeah, compared to the other ones, they're all pretty straightforward. This one has me a bit confused. I don't see how I get out of the chamber that I'm in, or how I can possibly get this roach, unless if there's some kind of trick to the fuses that I don't know about. Do we actively don't want the bomb is the idea? Then he just gets stuck and he doesn't go across. So it's like I need to have the bombs active for him to get across. I don't know any other way to... Oh, maybe it's using a diagonal here. Okay, let's see. Weird. Diagonals are always confusing. Still needs to not be dead after these bombs explode. Then he can't reach it. I need to have him here. Shit. Okay. Look at that lighting effect. I have to be able to get out of here. Stuck as soon as I touch this, so. It's the bomb that I'm understanding. Saying. Oh, he's stuck, and I'm stuck. If he's there, it's game over, I think. Get not on the sand like ASAP. He won't go in that corner. Fuse is too long. Can't get to that corner in time to stop him from going up there. One, two. Okay, gets me out. Oh, I had it. Hold on. Can't go back. 5. That's the same problem though, because I can't get out once I touch this, and now I can't leave the room. I guess I can move perpendicular to the arrow. I have a little boat. Guessing I'm not intended to kill the... But I need the roach to not die. Probably do the same up here. The idea though is I need those to be able to escape successfully. Get back to my raft, I think.
Whoa.
It's open. Okay. That was kind of cool. All right, what are we doing here? Bunch of gates. shuts off the fuse. Weird. That fuse as well. Just chain explosion. Already have that one blown up. Oh, and that wall came. Okay. Hmm. Oh, reactivating that destroys the fuse there. As soon as I hit that, the fuse is destroyed, and now that can't blow. Well, I can't activate that. It's not at the beginning. Both of those need to go. I can get the roach out of there and where the thing opens. We're gonna not go on the pressure plate. I can delay the bombs from exploding at all. I guess the fuse length must be extremely specific for some reason. Ruins the fuses if I do that at all, so I can't. Never be able to blow that one up. Yeah, so to me, like, the only thing I can do is I have to do this, because otherwise I can't get the bombs to talk to each other at all, and I need them all to talk to each other, otherwise the roach will never get to the pressure plate. This, I guess, just confirming, the solution involves this as a starting condition, right? I guess... maybe I can activate this third one after the bomb has already exploded, is the idea. It's no longer at risk of... oh, shit. Like that did something different. Matter of how, like, far away from it I am, maybe. I think that changes the world state if I reactivate this once this bomb explodes, basically. Oh, but then that wall doesn't explode, which is not ideal. He's not actually trapped in there because he can move out of it diagonally. Why does that help me? Moves out of it diagonally regardless, as far as I can tell. If I just let this go normally, he just comes out diagonally and to the left. Good, because that makes him come slightly higher, but I need him to be one tile higher. Maybe I have to reactivate these walls after it explodes. Let's try that. Simpler than I thought it was going to be. Oh, but then he's stuck. Fuck. Okay, so that's the reason the thing I saw earlier is relevant. I have to be able to still activate this on my way to activate everything else. God damn it. Add it. That one too. He still gets stuck in there. Diagonal. There's any way for him to not get stuck in there? It really feels like that has to be right, though. Otherwise, why even give me access to this button in the first place? Shit. Okay, but I feel like I'm still gonna have a diagonal problem here. I feel like I'm missing something with this one. I don't see how I can possibly... I feel like once he's at the bottom, it's impossible for me to get him across from down here. But I don't think... I mean, I guess I'd have to be all the way in the top right corner. Like here. In order to get him to path straight over without going into the little nook. But I don't think I have enough movement from the point that he steps on the pressure plate for that to be possible. Try. So that means I don't know what the role of the yellow block there is. Capture him in there for a second. Don't know that that helps me. I guess I can save really quick just to see. Yeah, I don't have the movement to be able to... Can't, like, re-trap him. This is already a failed game state, right? I can't recover from this point. Is the solution, does it involve closing this right when the bomb explodes there? Or is that not part of it at all? I don't see how that's helping me because it doesn't like block the roach at all. This is a failed game state as well, right? I still can't get him out of here. I'm staring at it. I don't see any way. If that roach needs to step on that pressure plate in order for the bottom right roach to be released, it seems like as soon as the roach is on that pressure plate, there's nothing I can do to restrict its movement to keep it from getting stuck in that corner. If you have a tip for me, I'll take it. I'm stumped. I don't see any. That looks impossible to me, unless if there's some mechanic I'm forgetting or something. The roach can't escape, so there's a way to stop the thing in the wall from existing in the first place. Okay, I think I get it. Okay. Be done. Let's see. This room seems annoying. So what am I trying to do here? Obviously we need to kill the roach somehow. Get to there, and I'm stuck. I can fuck with individual parts of the fuse here. I want all the fuses to be as long as possible. I want some of the fuses to be long. Hey Macy, how you doing? What is happening? I guess the idea is that it can go up that diagonal. Understand where the roach can go, where I can still kill it. I can't get out of the once I step on this tile, right? Does the roach have to die to an explosion for this to be solvable?
Clear.
Sorry, I was muted from coughing. Is it an unwinnable game state when I get into that corner there? I suspect that it might be, but it also seems like there's nowhere else for me to go from there. I physically can't get out. I guess that opens a new safe spot in theory. Maybe if my sword is pointed the right way, I can break that right when I get to it. Okay. Now the sword's facing the wrong way. Okay. Still gets me in that corner, okay. don't know how the hell I survived this. It doesn't seem possible. If I wait for that to blow up, can't possibly make it across unless if I was already trying to cross at the time. Let's see what all does and doesn't get exploded here. Everything except the spot right outside the exit seem reachable. Okay, first, is this required for success? I mean, I guess it has to be. I can't think of what else you could do here, but I don't know how I can continue. It seems like I'm just a walking dead man at this point. So it is an unwinnable game state when I'm in that little door there, where I can do something from here. You concurring that I'm already dead here? Nice if there was a checkpoint here. Everything about that is required for success, including my sword being pointed the way it's pointed when I get in there. Pointing my sword uses up a tick here. That's death if I go diagonal again. That seems impossible. I don't see a way to get out of there. Okay. Has to be pointed southeast when I enter. That's unavoidable. No, I already have to be walking there throughout the entire animation, which can't be true. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps until the bomb explodes. If I even went diagonal the whole time, imagine I could pass this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no... I don't see any way to get out of the explosion radius of these guys and the steps I have from... So you're saying it's solvable from here? The fuck? I don't see any alcoves that I can hide in here. Fuse lit. Sword facing southeast. It's solvable. There's like a hidden wall I can dig into here. I have to spend an entire turn rotating this thing, or an entire turn not going diagonal. I guess I don't know where I'm going is the problem. Watch it explode here. If I make it to the X for some reason, do I like come back to life despite the explosion and then can continue from there or something? That doesn't make sense to me, but I don't think the game has ever required me to die and then respawn to pass a level. I don't know why else that X is there. But it's impossible to reach, so that can't be right. If I weren't playing this on stream, I think this would be where I'd have to give up, because those bombs cover way more than the distance I can cover. X is there for a reason. As soon as I walk into this room, is the X tile not hit by all the bombs, technically? It's just really hard to see that that's the case. Oh, okay. Still don't see how it's possible to reach that, because I can't rotate my sword and I can't take an extra step. With the fuse lit above you, sword facing southeast, it is solvable. Oh, really? Appreciate it. Is that? All explode each other, though. I could get there if I could walk diagonally the whole way there, but I can't because my sword's going to nick the bomb. And if I spend even one turn moving normally, or one turn rotating the sword, I already am too many tiles away to reach it. If I didn't have to turn the sword, if I didn't have to move normally in one direction, then I'd be one tile away and I'd step on it and be fine. Right, because I can come out of here. Can't do that because I die. There must be some weird pathing rule. I mean, moving orthogonal instead of diagonal. I have to either move orthogonal or rotate the sword, and either one is less time efficient than moving diagonal. I don't see any other way to get there. Right, so I can do this. That's the same time cost as moving orthogonal. Right, it's the exact same problem. If I move orthogonal one time, it's still out of my reach. You're sure that this is solvable? There's no way. Like, I don't have the number of tiles to get there. Okay. So I can go here. I have to move up one. Then I can go diagonal again. I think there's some core mechanic from my notes that I'm forgetting or something about time movement. Move diagonally if you're stuck. It's probably got. There's no like way for me to move double in a turn other than to move diagonally. Yeah, I'm always 2 away. Is it not true that to get there I have to either turn my sword or move orthogonally one time? It shouldn't matter when I do it. I'm always 2 away. It's just the math of the tile that I'm on. So what am I missing? Feel free to give me a hint. That looks pretty unambiguous that can't be done. Why is that different? I don't understand why. I don't understand what changed there.
Clear. Close call, Ardus.
Thank you, Gunthro.
So by moving toward the bomb instead of rotating the sword, I got closer to it, I guess.
Greybeard, are we ready to attack Inglow's keep?
No, Artist Frostbard hasn't returned from his survey to the east. We fear his capture.
Artist Frostbard is
Okay.
fine. I freed him. Again.
Marin Calmwind was sent after Ardus to rescue him. Yet, we have not heard back from him. I know. I will send you to find Marin.
Whoa.
2 squares of wiggle room on the vertical axis, 0 squares of wiggle room horizontal axis.
Well done, Gunthro.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't able to see the horizontal versus vertical.
I think Marin must have gotten
Requirement on
lost
that.
in these caves. I've not been able to find him, though.
Gunthro took some of his own squad along with him on this mission.
Fan out, men. We're looking for Marin. Be ready when you hear my call.
Gunthrow could issue commands directly to his team, something he couldn't do with standard Reservin troops. Gunthrow had brought along some squad horns to call his team members when needed.
Queen roaches.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah.
One of them gets left in the water regardless. Right?
Whoa.
That's cute.
Whoa.
Need to clear out all of those. No, anytime there's a dead end, I'm screwed. Well, there's a possible way to sync all of these in a single pass. I fucked up because I have to get this.
Whoa.
Can't get out of here. it's not actually necessary to bring that bridge all the way up, but trying to look at the nastiest sections here. This is still a problem. Maybe I can get some roaches to deal with that. Let's see. Can roaches walk on and sink these platforms? Walk on them but can't sink them. So does solving this require me to sink all of the platforms in this part of the water for progressing? I've seen other degenerate forms of this puzzle in the past. This might... Sure. Alright, that one was pretty tricky. Second gun throw can't get in here, right? Oh, owns them elsewhere.
I could have sworn my squad mate appeared at the other entrance last time. Clear.
Okay.
I get it. My squad mate arrives at the closest entrance, the one that has the shortest path.
Oh,
open
okay,
to
it
me.
wasn't just arbitrary in that room. Let's see. Shortest open path. Stuck. Okay. This guy is the annoying one up here. Can't undo this. Know how to get that guy out of there. I guess it's with horn at the top of the screen. Can't leave from there. That happens, I can't do anything about him. To open that. Let's see. Okay. That's pretty good. Failed because there was no entrance, I guess, is the idea. I don't see any other entrances, right? I can't move the boat somewhere that would get me to another entrance. Trying to say that I need to have another entrance accessible so that I can spawn in a new gun throw, but it can't come from the door that I came from at the beginning for some reason. Obviously, I can't do anything with that unless if there's a gun throw here. Why does the horn not affect the exit to the north? Doesn't make sense to me. Like there have to be a raft already there for it to work or something. Or do I need to have something unlocked in a different room to do something in here? Okay, so it's not the shortest path. Okay, I think I understand. So that'll spawn one. That's really weird. It's a very strange rule. I guess it made more sense intuitively with the like blocks physically blocking you. Though. It's cute.
Oof, oof.
The trick is we don't want that to work that way.
Oof. 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 Ah.
Hey.
Oof.
Really? That counts as an entrance? Oh. Thought I could see a wall on the east side there.
Oof. Oof.
Assume north is something here as well.
Ah.
There's no way for me to go north here, right? Because I can't undo any of these locks.
Huh. Ah.
Then maybe if they spawned on the force arrow.
Huh. Huh.
It's already wrong, I think.
Huh. Huh. Oof. Oof. Whoa.
Guess I need to get one to spawn in the east. I don't see any way to block the path to ensure that that happens. Maybe it's like if there's someone standing on the exit, someone else can't spawn there. Is that the rule? It would be very weird. Okay, guess so.
Oof.
Very strange rule. One sec, y'all. Where he'll spawn is based on which of these I open up. We don't know which one is which, I guess.
Oof. Huh. Oof. Oof. Huh. Oof. Huh. Huh.
Maybe each one just opens the next one in. Okay. Not about doing it in the proper order or whatever. That one's always gonna be the closest. I do it that way. Nope. Does actually matter which order I press them in. Okay, well then I matter of like making this a long, annoying, circuitous path. It's kind of funny. I know that one's going to be the shortest because you can get out of that corner. Oh, annoying. I guess this is before I did this. Save. Maybe it's just the top left one happens to be shorter. Might open on the right now. Let's be as short as possible over here so he spawns down here. This is relatively doable on vibes. All the way out of this room. Yes, I have to sync all of these. Shit. Please be the right parity here. Then I can't get back is the problem. Okay. I just have to make it a valid but extremely long and annoying path. Something like that. I think that's the most annoying I can make it, so I think this is still be able to be made more annoying. Guess the idea is this first row, we want it to be a single tile, so they have to walk over as much as possible. That might be the most annoying possible. This area is cool. It's testing a very different knowledge base, I guess, than a lot of the other ones. Probably the last one. About 6 minutes to see if I can clear it. Okay. He's stuck on that tile? What kind of arrow is it that he's on top of? It's really hard for me to see. There from the moment oh, I see. Very messy. Okay. So he moves right. Okay, thank you. All right, so the problem is the instant this guy shows up and takes control, it moves that roach in a way I can't do anything about. Not good. Yeah. But don't think I can get the horn to spawn him anywhere else. I don't know that it's possible for me to face these guys without dying here. Problem is the instant I switch to this guy, single time step is enough for that roach to get screwed, so. There's no way for me to get that horn to spawn the other gun throw anywhere other than the right exit, right? Because of the way that this floor drops out when I step on it.
Oof, oof.
If these guys kill me. Okay. I should leave future Marstead notes. So future Marstead, you're almost done with this region. This should be the exit, I think, after you finish the room to your right here. This room, the trick is that whenever you summon a horn, gun throw spawns at the nearest exit, pathing by tiles from your character. So it's not as the crow flies, it's the actual exit that can be reached through pathfinding. So there's been some bullshit about like needing to put a raft in a very specific spot. This mission's pretty tricky. The problem is that if you summon Gunthrow on the right side and then use him to draw the attention of those roaches, then this roach over here on the right moves into that space and then it's stuck forever and can never get out. So you have to deal with that roach before spawning this Gunthrow, which seems very difficult because you're going to have to do this and find some way to kill all of the roaches without dying. You'd have to get up into this little nook up here to lure that roach up a step, and then he could get out, and then the second Gunthrow could kill him. So you'll have to play around with this a little bit, maybe ask chat for help if you get stuck. Had some good puzzles today. Excited to play more DROD 4 in the future.